Hey,
Hey, yo. Yes, indeedy, goddamn it, we up in here. Y'all know what it is, man. LiveVibezPodcast episode 385 of them things, man. It's in the books because your boys are live right now on a good old Friday, man. Y'all know what it is. And shit, let's go ahead and start introducing light crowd up in here, but let's get to it.
well, the first thing on the front row seat is none other than 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐸.
Hey.
Y'all already know it. She representing that Love Bug Squad.
We see you, Michelle. We see you. On your bullshit, your usual behavior, and she is representing. Y'all know what it is. Love to see it, man. Holding down the Love Bug Squad. Shout out to you for being the first one up in here, man. Getting that front row seat.
And then after her, shout out to Ooh La La, Pillow Top Baby, aka Aunt Brenda in the building. And y'all know she representing that gang.
Y'all been here, man. Soprano gang, love to see it. Appreciate you for coming through. Aunt Brenda, aka Pillow Top Baby, is in the building, man.
Then after her, shout out to Kenya, aka DJ in the building. Hey. Y'all know she representing that Love Bug Squad.
Hey, Love Bug Squad up in here. We see you representing and whatnot, and your jam is coming up. Let's go.
Yes, Lord. Man. And then after her, the first fellow on the front row seat is none other than Jerome, aka Jam.
Oh, see you, my G. I appreciate you for coming through, man. Holding it down for the fellas and the Wolf Pack. We see you.
And guess what? After him, our Mama Sita's in the building, aka Nessa. And y'all know she is also representing that Love Bug Squad.
Hey. I see you, Nessa, in the building, holding it down for the Love Bugs. Appreciate you for pulling up, as always.
And then after her, shout out to Miss Keeper, Soprano Me Please in the building. And y'all already know, she said it in her name. She representing that gang.
You know what it is, man. See you in here. Happy Friday. Tuning in from work on U Street. Shout out to you for chiming in while you on the clock, getting paid to watch the guys right now. Love to see it, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, Lord. And after her, Rima is loved is in the building, and y'all know she is representing that Love Bug Squad.
Hey. Rima is loved in the building. See you. Appreciate you for holding down your good old Love Bug Squad, man. And you know what I'm saying? Just showing some love, man. Pulling up. We appreciate you.
Then I'm chucking up the deuces because after her, Miss Nissy is in the building, and y'all know she is also representing that Love Bug Squad.
Two time. We see you. Miss Nissy in here, purple hearted up. We see you. Appreciate you for coming through and holding down the Love Bug Squad.
Then after her, Boy Blaze 2002 is in the building representing that.
We see you, man. Blaze in the building, holding down that pack. I see you, my G. Appreciate you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down for the fellas as well. Appreciate you.
And last but not least, Judy Earl is in the building, aka Mama Flat. What's up with it? And y'all know she representing that Love Bug Squad.
Mama Flat up in here. What's up with it, Miss Judy? Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And holding down the Love Bug Squad. And that is it on this Light Friday. We'll see who else come up in here, man. But shout out to all of y'all who have, you know what I'm saying, representing y'all squad, letting it be known. You know what I'm saying? And shit. But I'm going to go ahead and get right into it, man. Everybody else know what to do. Type a little something in the comment section. We'll give a shout out to you. Without further ado, I got to make just a little room. And I can start us off with a... Hey, welcome to the LiveVibez Podcast, man. Every Monday and Friday around 9 o'clock Eastern time, we come live with the vibes. As you can see, and if you're listening, man, as you can hear, we showing love, man, as we always do, man, to everybody who's showing love to us. Spending a good old Monday with the gang, you know? But yeah, we appreciate y'all. And from that point on, man, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Flat, go ahead and bring us in, my G.
Well, before I introduce myself, I'm gonna introduce somebody that just popped up in the building. Rumpelstiltskin is in the building, and y'all know she representing that.
Hey, hold down that pat. Appreciate you for coming through as always, man.
And then out there, what's up with it, man? Y'all already know it's your boy Flatliner, but Mr. Flatliner to you, if you ain't part of my crew, that LiveVibez Squad, what's up with it?
You already know who it is, your boy Rated. And if it ain't the Soprano gang, then goddamn it, I can't fade it. And last but not least, we have.
Whoa. It's the king, bitch.
Okay. Buttons on steroids today. They out here making noise. Love to see it, man. But that is everybody, man. We up in here. Glad y'all are up in here. And again, everybody else know what to do when they come through. But we're going to move right along and get right into it, man. On this Good Friday pod, we got some good topics tonight. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what's up. First things first, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves now. It's time to check the vibe and see what's been up, how everybody's week has been. Start my shoe flat. What's been going on, my G? How's your week been?
Man, my week. What's today? Friday, so Monday. I had Tuesday, Wednesday. Man, this work week has been hectic. Some of the people finally showed up on the trash truck, you know.
Okay, finally.
That left me stranded all last week. So it was pretty cool this week, but it was just a lot of hard work this week for some reason. Every day is just like I felt like they got their money's worth out of my ass this week. Like every motherfucking drop. Normally I work hard anyway, but I felt like I was in overtime this week. But everything is still good, man. Still listening to my my little devotional stuff and taking in some of that word, man, and getting myself, like I said, where I need to be. Things are slowly but surely coming around. My sis, man, this is my weekend to work, but I am officially off for tomorrow because my sis, aka Miss Dreams to Reality, will be getting married tomorrow.
Hey,
so,
come on. Love it, man.
So that's why I've just been busy, man. I've just been extremely busy, getting off work, having stuff to do, running errands and everything. So we had the rehearsal yesterday, and that went good. I did not know the wedding was outside. I thought we were inside until I got there. I thought, okay, we just rehearsing out here, and they said, no, this is the wedding. This
we will be out here.
We'll be. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, all right. So I mean, it's still a nice little, it looked nice and everything. So I can only imagine once the chairs and all the decorations and stuff is out there. But I mean, I'm ready for it tomorrow, and I officially, I'm done with weddings, man. Like, I've officially been to all of my siblings' wedding. I wasn't in my middle brother's wedding. I wasn't in Jabo's wedding, but of course I went there.
Right.
My oldest brother and my oldest sister, I will officially be in everybody's wedding. I'm not doing that. Weddings are expensive as fuck.
That is true.
You're wearing next.
I said it's only one other wedding I'm paying for a suit. That ain't one of my kids, of course. Outside of my own, of course, as well. It's my best friend Sean. If his ass ain't getting married, I'm not buying. If you want me in your wedding, you are buying my motherfucking suit. You are renting my suit. Because that shit is expensive.
It is, man. It is.
I ain't doing that no more. Don't invite me, y'all. I don't give a fuck. Don't invite Flat. If you get married and can't chip in on that motherfucking suit, you ain't got to tell everybody else that you helping pay for mine or paying for mine. But if you ain't doing that, don't invite me. I'd rather sit in the audience and support you from there. I don't want to be standing up there on that motherfucking podium. So outside of that, though, man, it's still a blessing. I'm happy for my sister, man. After that, man, I mean, I've been good. I think I'm coming down with a little something, but I'm trying to knock that down before this wedding tomorrow. And so that's what got me some little ginger tea and stuff right here. I'm about to be drinking that during the pod. But outside of that, man, I've been a handy dad, went over and I didn't put together 2 beds in the same day. Like,
God damn.
Hey, I need you to come put this bed together. So, yeah, man, I've been busy, man. It's been a busy week. That could be another reason why I felt like they got their money's worth. I've been motherfucking working even outside of work, but
yeah,
it's been a busy week, but it's been a busy, productive week for me. And that's more important that, it was at least productive. I'm not just tired and don't even know what the fuck I did with it, but I'm tired, but it was a productive week. I'm here ready to pod, man. I'm ready.
I know that's right, man. Well, shout out, to your sis and all that good stuff, man. I know that's going to be dope tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, with the wedding and all that. My week, busy. I'll say the same thing. My week was busy as hell, man. I went into, like I told you, I went to the office multiple times this week. So I was in the DC office probably, I think 3 days this week, and had a lot of filming to do, had some headshots to take for one of our new chiefs and whatnot. Whoa. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, man. But yeah, just a lot of work, man. So that was really just productive. And like you said, even getting off, it was the same thing, man. I'm doing a lot of ripping and running, I'm picking up mom's medicine. Mikey car was bugging out. I had to take him to work, pick him up, shit like that. So I was just constantly moving all week long as well, man. So that's been pretty much the week for me. I had something, I don't know what it was, but something ain't agreed with me on Wednesday night. I threw my life up, man. I ain't throw up in a very long time. And I threw up. This had to be hands down the worst throw up in my life, bro. All 39 years, my nigga. I have never threw up harder than I threw up Wednesday night. I could not bullshit you. Shit was so bad. I don't know if y'all can see it. I popped a blood vessel in my fucking eye. Y'all see that shit? Okay. Popped a fucking. You can't see it?
I seen it.
Oh, yeah.
That's how bad that shit was. I'm fucking popping blood. I was fucked up, my nigga. So Thursday, I was out of Thursday, my nigga. I don't know. I don't remember. Something fucked me up, bro. So I was like, hell nah, man. Not with no damn booty.
Have you had seafood?
No, I wasn't seafood either. I wasn't seafood. But yeah, that was the only crazy thing this week. But other than that, I've been cooling, man. Yeah, that's about it, man. I ain't got nothing too crazy. Just ready to pod, man. I'm excited for the next season. That's what I'm excited for, man. So I'm ready to get shit rolling with that. So, but other than that, I'm cooling. King, what's up with you, man? How you feeling? What's been up?
The king has nothing to report.
And that is it. King ain't got nothing to report. So we are moving right along. I do see a face up in here.
Mom Dukes is in the building, aka B-Dub. And y'all know she representing that pack.
Pack up in here, man. Love to see it. Mom Duke's up in here. Happy Friday, family. Flowers to everyone. Y'all see it in the comment section, man. Holding down the wolf pack. Appreciate you for pulling up, moms. And yeah, it looks like that is it for the new faces and whatnot. Introductions are out the way. Checking the vibe is out the way. So that means we have to ask y'all to do us a favor and hit the thumbs up on this video wherever you're watching from. Hopefully it is YouTube. If it's Facebook, that's cool, but get your ass on over. The link is right there on the screen. You see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? If you're subscribed already, get somebody else to subscribe. If you're not, go ahead, hit the button, hit the notification bell as well, so you can be notified when we go live and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, man, we got some shit to get into. So, oh, wait.
Dancing Love is in the building, and y'all know, aka Mrs. 583 Expressions, our sponsor in the building. Y'all know she representing that Love Buzz Squad.
Boss in the building. What's up with it, child? She said, "What it is, Hope? What's up? I see you, man. Appreciate you for coming through as always."
Why couldn't we just read that? Why did we literally have to sing that shit though?
You have to. If you know where it's from, you gotta sing it. You can't just say that. What it is, Hope. Oh, what's yeah, that song is kind of crazy. And I'm sitting there thinking about what the lyrics are. Oh shit. Oh man, but yeah, appreciate you for coming through, Ty. And shit. All right, we about to get right into it, man. Let's see what we got first to talk about up in here.
First topic for today is, what function or purpose does a woman have in your life?
What function or purpose does she have in my life? Man, this is a good one.
For me, you got it? Go ahead.
Nah, I don't. I was about to freestyle the shit out.
For me, I think. Well, I ain't gotta think. For me, it is it's leveling. A woman's purpose in my life is to level. You know, at this point, level me all, because sometimes I can just be too extreme, or you know, just doing a lot when it comes to certain things, and sometimes you need that little soft voice in your ear that's saying, hey, you know, you don't have to, you know, relax. Let's try to figure out let's do this together type thing. You know, a woman's purpose and that in my life is to pretty much just make things easier. Like, that's the only purpose a woman has in my life. If you can't make shit easier for me, take a load off of me, but if you can't do none of that, you know, because we do a lot these days as in men, and sometimes we need that help. We just don't know how to ask for it. Sometimes we feel like we don't really need to ask for it. So it's just like, it's in us to just, I got to do this. And sometimes I think a woman could, or a woman should, make your load a lot lighter, a lot easier, so that things run smooth. Because you know, like they always say, behind every like strong man, there is a strong woman, you know. And so I feel like in order for us to be able to go out and face this world, we do need that backup. And then it feels good when that backup can also be somebody that you can love up on and get all different phases of life from that one person. So a woman in my purpose is just to level
you off. Yeah, I got you. Man, me, a woman's function or purpose. I'm trying to use something that sticks to function and purpose. Whatever.
I was cracking jokes and I'm all muted.
Oh,
I mean myself though.
Oh, because we ain't hear none of those.
Yeah, these nuts feel unbalanced. Come
level my shit out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think a function/purpose that a woman would have in my life. She has to hydrate me. And what I mean by that is, that sounds crazy, but let me
even
get
worse.
Hey, I'm serious, man.
It's a function and
a purpose. Hey, man, I need the WAP, man. Hydrate your boy, okay? Yeah, man. I look at it like this, man. There's a lot of areas in my life where, you know,
I'm sorry, Raiden. You be singing. Can I get a raise?
Yes. I need refill. Hydrate your boy, man. I need that, man. But no, real shit, man. Like, that's one thing. When I think about different areas in my life or whatever, it depends on, regardless of what it is that I'm doing. It kind of fall under the same guidelines of what Flat mean about like being leveled out. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just need that. You need that refresher, man. You need to be hydrated. At the end of the day, man, I feel like at every turn that you go through, man, like right now, King is drinking a drink. Don't know what's in it, but he got a cup. You know what I'm saying? Flat's sick and he got a cup. You see what I'm saying? I'm just chilling and I got a cup of something. We always got something. When you too hot, you get something to drink. When you go to somebody's house, they offer you something to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how important being hydrated is to a person. You know what I'm saying? And that's how important I feel like my woman needs to be for me. So if I'm too busy ripping and running, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need her to be a refresher for me. I don't need her fucking stressing me out. I don't need her fucking, you know what I'm saying, making shit worse, harder, unless, you know what I mean? But yeah, I need hydration. I need to, it's nothing crazier than like when you thirsty and you get that, like, the condensation be on the drink when it's nice and cold. It's like, oh, that motherfucker gonna be good. You just know it. That's how I want to feel. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my woman and feel that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get her energy when I'm around her. Like, I always want to feel replenished when I'm around her and when she's around me. You know what I'm saying? Unless she try to drain a nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's yeah, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I would have to say. A woman's purpose in my life is to hydrate me, man, in a lot of different ways. Regardless if it's an important conversation, you know what I'm saying? If we, having one-on-ones and just deeper discussions, you know what I'm saying? That's hydration right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we kicking back and watching a movie or some Netflix, some shit, laughing about something, you know what I'm saying? That's refreshing. All these things are very, I look at my woman as hydrating me in one way or another, so I can go out here and finish, whatever it is that I got going on. So yeah, that would be her function and purpose in my life, is to be my hydration, man. Hydrate me, sweetheart. There we go. It's on you, my guy.
Waiting for you, like,
It's on. It's King. What's up, man? What is your function and purpose you feel that a woman has in your life?
It's weird if you don't say it now.
I got you.
I thought about this for a minute, and shit. Other than companionship, function and purpose. I kind of want to say I don't know, but I kind of know and I don't know. I can assume that function and purpose, for real, I mean, the most important going to be somebody I really fuck with is going to be companionship. I'm going to need to see you. I'm going to kind of almost be there with you, Rated, but it's not really hydrate me. I'm gonna probably I'm gonna say feed me.
Okay.
I need.
I'm with you.
But no. I need that. I need to be fed like that energy, that love, that understanding, that what's that? It's a word. It's on the tip of my tongue. No homo. That acceptance. Someone I can just I could feed into. They're gonna feed me, and I'm just gonna be able to grow in a way that I've always seen possible. That's in my mind. Cause like I like the Neo song. You know, like I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we together. And I've really noticed like when I kind of got close to someone I'm with, like or I move different, I thought different. I tried to actually make some change reality. I can make a lot of shit happen because I have a little bit more of a motivation, especially when you got somebody there, always there talking with you, like it's kind of push you to want to be better. Not saying like, oh yeah, I need them to make me better. No, to make me better than what I'm doing, move greater than what I'm doing. It's just I need that person that I could just look at and vision more than what I'm visioning. So feed me, feed. I need to feed off your energy, feed my imagination. Just I don't even know. It's just they can do a lot if they're the right person, and I would probably move totally different and move in a better light. As long as they know we both working on building together, like how both of y'all said, like basically adding what both of y'all said into it. Just that person who's really working with you, I'm working with them. We both just trying our best to make each other happy, be each other's peace. Trying to help each other battle this world, because it's not like I get what Flat said, like man, going out here facing the world at this point in time, we all doing the same thing. We all going out here facing this goddamn world and coming back home and looking like feeling lonely and shit. I'd rather do this with somebody and we both taking care of each other and working on something and working on helping each other, and with that help it makes you move a little bit different, become a little bit stronger. I mean, that's if you got the right person and you got the right person and that person is feeding into you, you feeding into them. So that's the purpose. Like you creating a family, someone to protect. I mean, we all have our kids to protect, but at the end of the day, this person is also protecting you as you protecting them. And the most important, thing for us, as men, we don't do this often. When we give somebody our heart, they gotta protect that. And if they break that shit, it is done. And it's hard, really, for men to open up. So for me, like I was saying, like to actually find someone to give that to, which is going to make me protect them even more because they have something that I gave to them that's very valuable to me. If that makes any sense to y'all?
No, it makes a lot of sense.
So like I'm giving you my heart, so I have to protect you 100 times over.
Especially if you got to a point with me where I'm being open and I'm being honest and I'm being,
and you
all these different things.
And you love me for who I am. Like I have to protect you 10 times over now because not everybody can be that person.
Yeah. It's like you made it to this part of the game now. You at the top level right now. So you gotta understand how important that role is, man. It's really important.
And us as men, we're so used to being the person basically that shoulder to lean on, that the woman comes and cries to you and talk and let all her frustrations out to you. I'm sorry. when do we ever get that? You know what I'm saying?
Cry to I can't see it, Joe. I can't see
it. No,
I get it. No, I'm just saying like that to that point, even if it's come close to it, like even like it's like I can even see myself crying next to someone with over a loved one. I'm like, yeah, you gotta go in the car. Like you gotta go to the closet, go Go somebody give her a blindfold. But just to have that type of person you can do that with.
Be that vulnerable with,
yeah. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere, sure.
So
you in too deep. You in too deep. You seen too much.
So that person, that I don't like the way you said that, but it. But that's pretty much I think all in all of our answer was pretty much that same shit. We just had different ways of expressing it.
I agree with that.
I mean, I think that's for a lot of men. You know, we need that. We definitely need that shoulder because it's very rare that we do it. But when we do it, we want to be able to fall back on somebody, not just fall flat on our fucking back. Yeah, it's like I'm so used to sitting back there, trust falling everybody else that when I need that trust fall, I actually need somebody back there catching me. Because if I gotta fall back and hit that ground, when we finally do get up, that shit just makes us even more like shelled that we don't want to give nobody. Because it's like, man, nah, you wasn't around when I just failed. And guess how many times men have failed and had to get themselves up? So
you know, and how many times they have failed, and that they had a person that could have caught them and didn't. You be like,
that's the worst right there. That's the worst. But no, I definitely feel all these answers, man. And it's wild because it reminds me of a post that I seen on social media where this girl was like, fellas, please be open and with your girl and cry and things like that. Like, trust me, we care. And I wish y'all could have seen that comment section.
I probably was in the comments. It's a trap.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Women gotta understand something, man. We want to lean on y'all so bad. Because a lot of times we don't have nobody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got maybe a homeboy or two that we can, you know what I'm saying, call on if we need to. But a lot of times, like, we can't be as vulnerable as men with the fellas that we can with our lady. And you have to get to a place where that's okay. But we have to trust you enough because the minute you don't like me or the minute I do something you don't like, now it's a wrap. Now my business on social media. Now you put.
Remember you was crying like a little bitch when your dog died.
Yeah, like, see, here we go. And that's why it's like, bruh, hell nah. And we'd rather just say fuck it and just internalize that shit before we trust somebody with this vulnerable side of us. And if it backfires, it makes it worse for the next person. And the next, it's tough, man. It's a tough situation to be in because we really be needing y'all. Like, it's crazy. I was mentioning, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I can remember what I had.
No, I was gonna say, like I mentioned weeks ago, I was just sitting here thinking of like all these things. Matter of fact, Flat, man, you was talking about this on the pod about how we're gearing up for, you know, things to change. We're trying to rewire some things in our lives and all these different things. And I came to the conclusion, I was like, young, I need to cry. And it wasn't see, you don't get it. You can't say what, that's what I'm saying. But no, real shit. I can't remember a time where I felt like I needed to cry. Not like over something, but it's a release that you don't get to get off. You know what I'm saying? When we have deep conversations, when you have sex, you get a nut off. No, right, but it's not this. Trust me, it's not the same thing, dog. It's not. It's something. It has a lot to do with releasing shit from the pits of your soul, nigga. It ain't the same thing as when a girl take your soul. It's just a difference.
No. You better look in the mirror and do that shit to yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Right. I'm not saying I need to cry to a person, but I'm just saying I could feel it in general. Like, yo, I need to get a good motherfucking crowd, and I don't.
The only, excuse my language, but I'm using it in a proper term. The only bitch you can cry to is Chewy.
My female dog is a bitch for sure. But yeah, I've felt like that for some weeks now. I just haven't gotten to that moment yet. You know what I'm saying? But I do know it's a part of what I got going on and shit like that, man. So, you know, but again, those are those things that you go through where you would love to have somebody to cry to and a shoulder to cry on or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And men just got to be very careful about who they decide to do that shit with.
Because, don't do it. Reconsider. Read some letter.
Yeah.
On the subject.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man.
And then, you know what? Like, I was about to say, like, and those dudes who I always, I'm always talking to people, and people always talking to me. Well, really, I'm not talking to people, but people telling me their stories, and I've always noticed that the dudes who do seem to always are easy to express their emotions or feelings, be like those manipulating ones that's just trying to gain something out of expressing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Getting something out of pity, or like getting like making this person, oh, he's expressing something to me, I should, feel sorry for him, I should do this and do that for him. I notice like a lot of men who loosely use their emotions are horrible manipulators. I'm just saying this is a pattern now. Not all of them.
No, damn sure not all of them.
1 out of 10.
Yeah, it's the numbers. The ratio on that is crazy. Yeah,
probably.
But I've heard of them niggas.
Probably real. And the rest of them 9 are nah.
That's wild, man. But again, I think that speaks to the desperation that men have of not having women in their corner the way they would want to. I feel like it's a tactic to get to have certain conversations with women to show that you're emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Available, I don't know, I want to say available, but like, whatever. And that's a trash way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and fucking...
But the sad thing, ain't like I'm making this shit up.
Not at all. And that is a very, very weird place to be, for a nigga to purposely pick up the phone or text somebody and call a girl to say, hey, I'm going through this, so I'm feeling that, only for the sake of you trying to gain some type of, feminine pity, should I say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to be alone right now, or, I just don't feel like being here anymore.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
Young. If I hear another one of these goddamn stories,
what that nigga gotta chill. Whoever that nigga is, you gotta cut that shit out, bro. You out here looking crazy. You got men out here looking crazy. You gotta relax. But again, I have nothing against men going to women to be vulnerable. That's what we're asking for in this pod. We're talking about how important it is. We're talking about a place and a function and a purpose of women having our lives. That's one of them. But
Ike Turner. Oh, shit.
So
you just gonna leave me like the rest of them?
Like the rest of them, yeah. That pity. You gotta try to throw them off to get that little pity. Oh, okay, Ike. And
I'm not gonna be like the rest of who turned their back on you, Ike. Man, I'd have I am number 22.
Nigga, I'm out here. That's crazy. Deuces. Shit, man. Mm-hmm. But we got some faces in here, man. Before we even introduce that face real quick, I did want to bring this out, man. Boy Blaze said convention time. I actually cried in my lady's lap before I went to Afghanistan. I was scared and sad. Again, perfect time to cry, my boy.
But where is she at now?
At the time, it made sense for him, okay? Maybe not so much.
Made sense.
Yeah, at the time it made sense. That's the thing. That's one thing that I realized in my life. And sometimes we look back on certain shit and be like, yo, what the fuck was I thinking when I did this or when I had that? But sometimes it made sense at the time. At the time, yeah. So,
she's married with kids.
I mean, that's what it turned into. She married with kids. That's, you know what I'm saying?
See, I wish she would have hit me out of like, don't do it. Reconsider.
But he probably needed that at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
before going to Afghanistan. But... So in that scenario, it actually probably worked out for him because getting those emotions and the fear and the tears out probably helped him through his trip for Afghanistan versus it being something, relatable in a relationship sense or whatever. But yeah, it worked out. It worked out for his situation.
Well, I was about to say his situation kind of is different. But I was gonna say, anytime a man is really scared, we gotta damn near tell a woman. Because certain times, if you tell a man, they might, unless it's like, you know, a real man, one of your, you know, your homeboys, they're not going to judge you for a nigga really being scared of some shit. Right. Because any other nigga be like, man, I'm scared. Like, oh, nigga, you wild bitch ass. Nigga. You know,
nigga scared. Why the fuck you sign up for the shit if you scared to go over there, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will talk like that.
But
it's tough love, though.
I understand you know what I'm saying? They look at that as tough love. And I understand how they look at that as tough love. But that ain't what a nigga need when a nigga telling you he's scared. Because when a nigga is scared, I don't want to hear all of that nigga, you got it shit. Nah,
nigga, help me.
Yeah.
What is you talking about, nigga?
Call my commander officer and make up some
nigga. I need help.
I'm coming to you. Telling you I'm scared, nigga. I believe in you.
Yeah.
So ain't no all that other shit that a nigga don't want to hear that shit. Like, no. So you gotta kind of like go to a woman will understand that you scared of some shit before a dude will. Because they so used to coming to you when you scared. So when you finally go to them, they like, this nigga really scared. You know what I'm saying? You go to your boys, then man. Now you got swear on this person, swear on that person. It's like, nah, nigga, I don't want to go through all that. I'm scared. Like, help me for real.
Yeah.
But you know, you never know. They want you swearing on dead people. They
I
want
know.
You, not even dead. Swear on your kids. And
no bullshit.
Like, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. I'm scared.
I'll fold them grave with my kids or my mama. Nah, man.
Yeah.
Cut that shit out, nigga. Goddamn.
Yeah, niggas don't want to hear that shit, man. So
don't do it. Reconsider. Resubmit. Sure. Other subject.
I say that line when it comes to certain other shit. I don't think being scared is that. When you want to just be vulnerable and tell all of this shit, that's when I would say these saying.
See, being scared to me is a vulnerability. So I'm still to me.
That's a different. It's in a whole different ball. It ain't that shit that we. No. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Look, rate it. I'm sorry. Hold out your dog. Chewy is always available for you to talk to.
Nigga, always gonna talk about you. You just don't hear the motherfucker. Cause soon as she go to run off somewhere, get to another dog. This bitch gonna be sitting there telling that other dog, this bitch ass. This nigga was in there crying the other day. I had to console him the other day. Now he want to run out here chasing me, yelling at me like he's some kind of man.
When I see Drill Sergeant watch this bitch ass nigga start, whole out here, man.
I don't tell Chewy that. Fuck it. Find you a deaf dog.
A deaf dog is crazy. Oh man, we got a new face up in here.
We got two faces because I don't think we ever introduced Jasmine, the Love Bug Carol.
Hey, yes indeed.
And y'all know she representing that Love Bug squad.
Love to see it. Jasmine. Love to see you, man. Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Holding down the Love Bug squad.
And after her, 𝐭 𝐻𝐿𝐴 building, and y'all know she is representing that game.
Hey, hold up, get my sounds right. Here it is. Up in here, man. Q baby being a whole vibe in the comment section. I see you. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. You already know what it is. All right. So now with that being said, man, really good topic right here, though, by the way. I think we can go ahead and leave this one alone and move right along and see what we got next to talk about, man. I ain't hear no women say what a man meant, what purpose in their life was either in the comment section. But okay, we're gonna leave it alone.
What was a deal breaker that is no longer a deal breaker?
I don't have any.
Damn.
Sorry.
That's a good one.
Deal breakers still stand. All my deal breakers still stand.
I think I remember like coming up. I remember one of my deal breakers is that I really didn't want to talk to any women that had more kids than me. So if I had none, I wanted somebody that had none. If you had one, I was cool with it, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. Once I had one was my limit. Once I had two was my limit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, I didn't really want women with a bunch of kids and all this other shit, because then I started thinking like, damn, if we get somewhere and gotta blend these fucking families together, how are we gonna pull this shit off? It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But now, as an adult, well into my adult years, I look at that completely different now, especially because these kids are now getting grown. A lot of the, you know what I'm saying, back then when you think, oh, you know what I'm saying, 1 or 2 kids, now those kids that you talk about are probably, you know what I'm saying, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, probably an adult, depending on how young they had babies. So that is no longer like a deal breaker to me. Now, how many kids you got in this day and age for me isn't like, oh, hell nah. It's just like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I can deal with it now because I know most of them are probably old and they can take care of themselves, and it ain't that much of a burden on the relationship. So yeah, that used to be a deal breaker back in the day, but now, nah, it's not a deal breaker no more for
me. Mine is somewhat a deal breaker, but back then I never wanted to deal with women that did drugs, and I mean even drinking. Like the fact that I don't do it, I didn't want my woman to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the older I get, I'm a little bit more lenient. Cigarettes is still a no. That's why I said mine is somewhat, no longer a deal breaker. But cigarettes is just a flat out no. But and I still don't want my woman to be smoked out. Casual.
Yeah, a little link up every blue moon, hit a little J or something. Okay, cool. But
and drinking,
if that's your life every day.
Yeah,
nah.
I don't want nobody like that, man. Because that's but I used to just not want the shit at all.
No matter what you did.
Yeah,
how often you did it. Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know if people understand, but drinking, y'all breath stink. Anybody that drinks alcohol, your fucking breath stinks. And I made a joke. I was joking with, I forgot who the fuck I was joking with on the cruise. But a motherfucker said something to me on that cruise that was drinking. And I said, y'all can stop saying my motherfucking name. Because it was Flat. And I'm like, damn. Like, James. Yeah, like,
them age.
Don't even talk to me. Like, y'all breath stink. And I mean, I know y'all don't notice it because you're drinking. Like, you probably taste the alcohol.
Oh, no, we notice.
You probably smell the alcohol. But in another motherfucker that's just as drunk as you don't even pay it no mind because they probably like, shit, my breath probably smell the same way. But to a sober motherfucker that don't drink, and y'all, oh,
that alcohol bring out a whole nother, that's what it is.
I mean, yeah. Like, yeah. So
I get that.
That's it used to be that shit. I knew your breath stink back in the day. That's why I never wanted that shit. Yeah. And I don't know if y'all ever kissed somebody that smokes cigarettes or smoke a lot and drink. That is like terrible.
Hey, Flat. Let me ask you this question. Maybe because people be looking at me like I be tripping when I say this, but don't they taste like metal?
Hold on.
No, you're not wrong. It tastes like a motherfucker been fucking gargling pennies and shit.
Yeah, pennies or nickels or some shit. Yeah, like it tastes like metal.
What, I know people that smoke cigarettes?
Cigarettes or smoke too much weed, they smoke anything, they just taste like
metal.
Metal.
I know what you mean.
Well, I ain't.
Like it tastes like they gargle with fucking nickels.
Yeah.
I don't.
And be sucking on pennies all day, like they taste like fucking metal.
I haven't done that lately.
Longest rating though, like
I know what you mean.
I mean, like I had to explain this, like yo. Well, I smoke cigarettes, and I'm like, I can't do it. Like, why? Because you taste like fucking like your whole body tastes like fucking metal, dog. Like, no, I hate. You go hit the button. Either one of the lips gonna taste like metal, dog.
My fault. Hold up.
It's just like I don't like.
There we go.
It's not only like you getting that whole smoker's tint, especially if you're doing weed too much. You have a metal taste to you. Like, I don't know why.
You're not wrong, man. I know what you mean. I know what
that CCC flavor like long as somebody knew. I was like, I thought it was a lotion.
I was about to be real nasty because I was about to say the only time I knew it started to taste a woman tasted like some pennies or something when it was close to that time when they about to come on.
This is. Yeah. I get what you're saying, but this particular taste is like I know what I'm talking about. At least.
I used to know when my girl was about to come on. Cause I'm like, yeah,
it tasting like metal.
You got that look. She had maybe two. She had literally her 2 cents. It wasn't like a mouthful of quarters and nickels, but she had 2 pennies down there. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you about to come on. Let me hurry up and get this last.
The king has nothing to report.
I experienced that when I was super young. I think I was sucking on some titties one time or something. And I was like, why the fuck this bitch tastes like pennies? I couldn't understand why. Back then, and she wasn't even a smoker, but it's a thing. And when you mentioned you mentioned coming on a cycle, it might be something to that. Because the girl that I was talking about when I first tasted this fucking copper shit before, I was mad young and shorty wasn't a smoker. But that copper taste is real. And I don't know what that is.
But it's two different type of metal taste.
Yeah, some bitches are nickels, some bitches a quarter, some bitches a dime. Yeah,
cigarette might be dimes, but that motherfucker about to come on that period is definitely pennies.
That cigarette taste is this distinct type of copper taste.
Those are quarters right there.
You know how like I if you ever was a kid, you ever had like the 9-volt battery and put it to your tongue?
Yeah.
That's what a smoker tastes like.
Yeah.
That's what a smoker tastes like.
Bitch tastes like she been zapped. I know what you talking about.
I hate that shit, dog.
That's
like
crazy. Yeah, it is 2 different metallic tastes. It's crazy. It is.
It is, though. It is.
It is. It's one of those unspoken things that we as men.
Other smokers. See, that's why some smokers get with other smokers because I think they cancel out each other's taste. But if you like somebody like me don't smoke at all, I taste it all. They're like, what the fuck?
You heard the saying? Was it rubbing 2 pennies together? Ain't that a saying for something?
I guess.
Yeah. There we go. 2 smokers right there. That struggle. Rub them motherfuckers together, man. But. Nah, again, I get where you're coming from. No, you are not wrong, man. That shit is real.
Any other deal breakers that was a deal breaker that's no longer a deal breaker?
All my deal breakers still stand.
For
me, like, and when it comes to stuff like that, like, it's like how Flat said, like, I don't mind somebody who dabble in the greenerage. Just don't abuse it to the point where it's affecting you to the point where you taste like fucking metal. Like, yo, cigarettes is just a fucking no. I just can't do
it. I feel you.
And so if you smoking cigars, like you on a whole nother level. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I'm not. I know, and I know some people who do. I'm not a fan.
That shit is cool.
I don't like when anybody smokes cigars. I'm not a.
I don't think that shit. Yo, men I look at funny like, you know, you kind of look like suck dick, right?
Can be around a person that smoke weed. Cigarettes, but that cigar, nigga, god damn, man, I can't do it. It's too much. It's like it's the strongest fucking scent, man.
And that's exactly why they don't even inhale it.
Yeah. Like, I can't. I just can't. I don't see the point of that shit. It's one of those things that I feel like men do because it's like the manly thing to do. It's like, oh, if you're going to drink, you got to drink whiskey and scotch. Or if you're going to smoke, you got to smoke a cigar. If you're going to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, people got like their guidelines to what, you know what I'm saying, a real man does. That cigar shit was never the move for me. Hell no. And some people do it. Cool. If you into it, cool. You got a fucking cigar case with all your fucking foreign cigars in there, and they got a taste. You got the fucking little razor blade, little junk to cut the tip off, and all this other shit. That's your lifestyle. Cool beans. But not for me. Never been for me. Never gonna be for me.
My whole thing, you got to a point where you like the taste of some toxic shit.
Wait, so Jerome Jabbo said one of his that was a deal breaker that's no longer a deal breaker is a loud attention seeking woman. He said now and just cuss their ass out in public.
So wait, are you still attracted to them and still get with them? Like help me understand.
That shit is that's still a deal breaker for me though.
Well, it's like you'll cuss them out in public, and then they find that attractive. Then y'all go back to the room and make it official. I don't know. Is it like a turn on to those loud, attention-speaking women? Like how does this work for you? It got to be some type of mathematics with this. Like, what is the pattern?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It didn't walk off.
Oh, he said it's not a deal breaker anymore because he's time enough for their ass. No. I don't want that. I don't want her.
And they probably like that shit, and they panties get wet, and they be like, "Hey."
But yeah, man.
I think that's it for that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move right along.
A lot of people deal breakers is still a goddamn deal breaker.
Yeah, most of
yeah. But yeah, let's move right along, man. This is the part where we are at the mid-show break, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First things first, man. Y'all know what we do around this time. Maybe try to see what today has to offer. You know what I'm saying? See what we got going on in here. Put some spotlights down. And first things first, as of September the 15th, we have Butterscotch Cinnamon Pie Day. Never had that. Pretty sure it's delicious. Costa Rica Independence Day, El Salvador Independence Day, Felt Hat Day. Okay. Greenpeace Day, Guatemala Independence Day. Okay, it's Independence Day. Oh, Honduras Independence Day. Oh, y'all got to say, okay. Sheesh.
Off topic. Shout out to Freckles that's in the building. Hey, Freckles, you need to hit me up because that's like my shoe twin right there. I just seen something that I want to share with you and figure out if we need to be twinning with the shoe. So I'm gonna send it to you right now.
All right. Shout out to Samai being in the building, holding down this perennial up in here, man. Appreciate you. Happy Friday and all that good stuff. And yeah, I think that's it for the new faces. But shout out to you. Wait, is it? No. Is it? Oh no, it's not.
Yes, shout out Latasha Ross, aka Art Bay, and y'all know she representing that Love Bug Squad.
Yes, indeed. Art Bay in the building. Shout out to Art Bay, man. She's always reaching out to me, just checking in, seeing how I'm doing and things like that, man. So I appreciate her a lot, man. Shout out to you, Art Bay, and shout out to you for representing your squad, man. Love Bug's up in here in all colors and forms. I see you. And yeah, all right. Looks like that is it for the new faces.
Yeah, finish your mid-show.
What else we got going on, man? International Dot Day, International Day of Democracy. It's a bunch of stuff happening today. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But it's happening. Make a Hat Day. National Cheese Toast Day. Grilled cheese, you mean? Okay, same shit. National Conscious Awareness Day. National Cream de Mint Day. I don't know, some mint shit. National Custom Framing. Oh, this Doodle Day. Google.com has a day, which is today as well. National Double Cheeseburger Day. Shout out to those who love double cheeseburgers. If your name is Malcolm, today is a day for you as well. Shout out to all the Malcolms out there. Online Learning Day. If your name is Ruben, you got a day today as well. World Afro Day. Shout out to the Afros out there, man. Miss having my little fro and whatnot. National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. Okay, that's dope as well. National Engineers Day. She's just a lot of days going on here. And then a bunch of birthdays, and I don't really see a lot going on here. Prince Harry, Marco Polo, Tom Hardy. Okay, shout out to Tom Hardy, got a birthday. And some other people, I guess. But shout out to all the stuff today. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the music scene, it is Friday, man. So what is out right now? I've been listening to music like I do every single day, so I got headphones on all the time. First things first, man. Shout out to my guy Nas, man. Nas celebrated his 50th birthday and his 6th album with Hit Boy in 3 years. They've been on a tear, and there has been an amazing double album run. I'm so super excited about all of that, man. So shout out to Nas and all the work he's been putting out. Again, they started 3 years ago, and they put out King Disease 1, King Disease 2, Magic 1, Magic 2, King Disease 3, and then Magic 3. The 2 albums, but like in 3, it's crazy. They bodied the shit and everything, man. I listened to the Nas all day today. Love everything about it. The same way I did all the other Nas and Hit Boy albums, man. They just couldn't miss. They couldn't miss, man. And Nas has made some of the best music in his catalog over the past 3 years, man, with Hit Boy, and it's been amazing to listen to. So for those who are Nas fans, man, go and check out his latest album, Magic 3, that he just dropped, which is the conclusion to their 6-album trilogy over 3 years, man. It was crazy. All right. Doja Cat got another single out, you know what I'm saying? Balut, whatever that is, I don't know, but go check it out. If you're into that. There's spiders on the cover. Again, she's on some weird shit, but check it out. It might be some good music there. Rod Wave got an album out right now called Nostalgia. Check that out if you're into Rod Wave. Diddy dropped the Love album off the grid. 23 songs, an hour and 23 minutes in 2023. He's out here cooking. I wish I remember how many features was on this album, but there's a lot of these motherfuckers on here. But feature heavy. Again, a lot of music on here. I have not heard this album yet, but I'm really, really excited to hear what Diddy done put together with all these amazing artists that's on this album, man. So I'm gonna check out the Love album over the weekend. What else, man? Offset dropped a video and another single off of his solo project that he got on the way out called Fan. Saw the video today. He got on all the Michael Jackson get-ups, even did some dance moves. My nigga was cooking out here. Like, I fucking love it, man. I love Offset's love for Michael Jackson, man. He got tattoos. Every time he goes to the award show, he got on one of Michael Jackson's outfits. Like, people don't really peep that shit, but no, he be really putting on for Michael Jackson, man. So it's really, really dope. So shout out to Offset. The song Fan is dope. So yeah, get into that. Go check it out. Who else got work out here? It's a lot, man. My man Earl Sweatshirt got something. Well, Alchemist got to hear that. Vic Mensa got something out here in the streets right now. Earth Gang out here. It's a lot of different artists, man. Music is being put out, so go and check the waves and see what is cracking out here in the streets, man. Like I said, it's a lot going down. What else up? See your finger up.
I got one artist. He was also a guest on this show, and it is clearly someone that I still work with. Young Show. Apotheosis 2 dropped today. His second, the part 2 of that album dropped today.
Okay.
So anybody that did wind up following him or talks to him or whatever on anything, reach out to him, support him, all of that good stuff. He got some good shit on that one as well.
Good shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's our peoples, you know what I'm saying? Right here. He ain't saying playing no games, man. It's out. So make sure you go check it out, man. 13 songs on here dropped today on SPLENT. You know what I'm saying? Good 45 minutes out here, man. Go ahead and check it out. So I'm definitely going to add this to my playlist for the weekend.
The song Yams on there?
Yams? Nah, Yams not on here.
I gotta see what that's hitting. Because he got a new challenge for that one.
Okay.
So,
but yeah, man. So make sure y'all go check out 𝐻𝐈. Y'all already know what it is. And all right, boom. So that's it for the music scene, sports scene. It is Friday. We did have a game yesterday that went crazy. And let me see where is that at? Where is that at? The Vikings versus the Eagles played. Eagles are 2-0. Vikings are 0-2. They lost 28-34 to the Eagles. Crazy enough, quarterback got me the dub. One of my, you know what I'm saying? Got me what I needed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got Jalen Hurts.
I got Jalen. No. Jalen Hurts is no, who I had? No. I had the Vikings quarterback. I got Kirk Cousins on this one.
Oh.
And I think my other quarterback is what's the nigga name from the Cardinals? Fucking Haney playing right now.
I was about to say.
Yeah, he on my bench. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I can get this thing off my shit. But Kirk Cousins in there cooking, man. He gave me 28 points in that game. He was only supposed to give me 16, so he plus 12 for me. So I'm psyched about that, man. And I haven't heard from my guy Weak Mike, man. He is a Vikings fan. To be 0-2 so early, I'm pretty sure I won't hear from him, but we'll see how it goes. But other than that, that's football for right now. All the rest of the games will be on Sunday and Monday. And we'll tap back into that next show. Y'all know how that goes. All right. Other than that, man, some real quick, I'm gonna run through some quick stuff for the rundown. I see that Kirk Franklin finally meets his biological father at 53 years old. He said the man lives down the street from my recording studio. That's crazy. But I'm glad that he was able to, you know what I'm saying, meet him, and you know, hopefully their interaction was cool. I'm with this all the way around, man. This is a part of healing. This is a part of figuring your life out, you know what I'm saying? Answering some questions that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, answered for years in your life. So shout out to Kirk Franklin for finally getting to, you know, meet his father, his biological father, face to face, man. It's dope. Wow. This isn't like something to like, oh, I got to bring it to the pod, but I just want to ask y'all a question on this real quick. So SZA, her manager pulled her VMAs performance because she was not nominated for Artist of the Year. Said it just really didn't make any sense to me. It's disrespectful. So as a manager, do y'all think that it's smart to pull your artist from performing at a big stage like the VMAs because your artist isn't nominated for an award for this same thing? Do y'all think that's a smart move, or would y'all still let him perform?
No, I don't think it's a smart move. I think that could help you promote something in the future. Okay, I didn't make it this year, but what happens when nobody really knows about me, probably, you know, or they probably heard my song but couldn't never put a face to it, don't really know who I am. Okay, boom, I'm performing. It's like, oh, next year. And she know how to perform. It's a good thing when certain people know how to. A lot of these artists don't know how to perform on a stage. And if you can perform on that stage, even though you're not nominated this year, I think that can open so many doors for you in the years to come. So I don't think that was a good idea.
And in his defense, you know, SZA is coming off of a great run. She put her album out, you know what I'm saying, late last year, and it did so many numbers. She was on the charts for a very long time. This was her big breakout album, honestly. Her first album was really, really good, but this one did super numbers. It was great music as well. So, you know, and then y'all niggas see how SZA look now versus how SZA used to look. SZA is it right now. So it's like, he's like, yo, I don't understand why they hating on SZA. That's how he feel. He like, yo, she had a breakout year, had one of the best albums that came out, a great run, you know, songs on the charts. For her not to be nominated, he felt like was a slap in the face. So he's like, no, we not performing for y'all niggas. If y'all not going to recognize her talent, so you got her the fuck out of there. I'm not sure she agreed with it, but Punch definitely got her up out of there, man. So, King, you thought this was a bad idea too? I can tell by your facial expression.
It's a horrible idea for the simple fact that I'm gonna agree with Flat. It's more exposure. You have to stay. Music artists have to stay relevant at all costs, and her performing is a way to stay relevant because you could be on the stage. Not all artists is on the stage, so you still popping somewhere. You gotta ride this shit the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, it's a nominated, that's cool, but you still have to stay relevant. And it's best to stay relevant through your music and being low key versus having to do something retarded, like how we always see most artists doing something retarded to stay relevant. Because like I always have to tell people, there's no such thing as bad publicity. They are doing dumb shit and posting dumb shit to stay relevant, so y'all can still see them, maybe check out their music, do whatever, or they not like somebody do something dumb and then they were going to promote their music. Yes, she's still hot, like you saying, her body, like, or whatever. You need to show them why it was dumb for them to not nominate her. To me, this is a move for her management to say, I think this nigga just trying to keep a job, or they don't know your worth. Dog, like make you supposed to embarrass them and like show them a good performance. Like, y'all should have known my worth. This is what you see what I'm doing. You should have nominated me. Y'all going to know next time, and then just keep coming with some shit. Like I say, like when artists battle against each other, like I'll use Drake for example, like him with Pusha T. I'm sorry, I think Pusha T won, but Drake at the end of the day kept producing good shit. You just have to keep going no matter what. Just don't stop. So most artists, you know, something happen, they stop. No, don't stop. No matter what, you feel like you've been robbed of a nomination, come back harder. Giggity.
Come back harder.
Just keep going and make you feel bad that they didn't nominate you the year prior. Make it be their mistake. But you don't make the mistake of not doing something that's going to promote you even more. Because if you get up on that joint, even though you're not nominated, and like we all look at performances, and you know, like especially when she hit the stage, they always look at her. She needs that publicity, free publicity, right there on the show. And I'm pretty sure she was probably getting paid for it. Like, look, take that, keep running, create more music.
I agree.
This shit ain't gonna last forever.
It's not.
You're gonna have one, two things. You're gonna have to chill out, or you're gonna be performing in Vegas. That's if you big enough to perform in Vegas.
Yeah, you gotta be on legendary status to get a residency in Vegas out here. So
that's if you
you gotta be a Madonna, fucking Usher, fucking
Cher,
fucking You gotta be up there. You know what I'm saying?
Other than that, you going to be just sitting here shit ass short. You better ride this shit to the end.
You're gonna be outside of Trader Joe's, nigga, trying to get your shit off. You better calm your ass down. But no, I agree. I do understand from an industry perspective because they are in these meetings with a lot of these people. They are, you know what I'm saying, rubbing shoulders with a lot of these folks. And to feel like somebody's playing with you, I get it. You like, oh, word, that's how y'all feel about me and my artist, and we not gonna rock at y'all shit then. You know what I'm saying? But from the standpoint that King was coming from, I do completely agree with him as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like two things can be right. For Punch, I understand why he made the move he did, but at the same time, for the sake of SZA, I think it would have been beneficial for her to do that. And I definitely would have performed probably 2 or 3 of bangers off the album, to where even if people don't know or haven't heard your album, like, oh my God, like what is that? I want to go hear that. It make you want to go and find the album. Let me hear that song again. You know what I'm saying? Now your numbers back up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it would have helped, but you know, but it's all good, man. Oh shit, positive vibes right here, man. Shout out to Angela Renee White, aka Black China. She's 1 year of her sobriety, man. She ain't did no drugs or nothing. Shout out to you. Our DMV native, you know what I'm saying? Because she from the city, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, I don't know if y'all heard, but Diddy gave the publishing rights back to all of his artists who he been fucking dicking over the years. I'm gonna give a round of applause to this only because he should have done this a long time ago, and I feel like all the artists that he then destroyed with these, you know what I'm saying, these deals and they take people's publishing, I feel like they've been deserved their publishing back. But what I don't like about it is that I think after a certain time, especially now, I heard that the publishings that he had for all these artists, the value of them dropped. And somebody tried to pay for them, and he was like, no, they're worth way more than that. But then when they saw that the value of them drop, no, they're worth this much. They're not worth what they used to be. So instead of taking that deal and getting more money, he just gave it back to them. So now the good thing about that is that all the artists can now work their publishing. If they feel like they want to sell their catalogs to somebody, they can, because they own their publishing now. But how much it's going to be worth, and it may work out for a lot of people because some of them may not have money like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a good way to cut a check and get you back on your feet with your family, whatever. So I love that aspect of it. But I hate that it had to come at a time where it's like, oh, they're not worth nothing no more. All right, now y'all can have them back. That was kind of a bullshit move. You know what I'm saying? But
and not only that, man, R.I.P. Black Rob. Like before Black Rob passed away, he was struggling. Could barely afford the medicine that it took for his kidneys and all of that stuff that he was on, because he was on all kinds of dialysis and everything. Imagine if you would have done this, you know, like you said, years ago, when especially if you didn't do it for everybody years ago, when you seen somebody like him down bad like that, you should have done that then. You know, especially just for him, and say, hey, you know, instead of doing a pity party and just paying for his medicine because you're a fucking multi-millionaire, you could have gave him that back and let him do for himself, you know. But yeah, you waited to, you know, that shit ain't cool.
Yeah. And right, and he could have just gave it to him so that way his rights could have been in his family's name. You know what I'm saying? If he so happened to pass and all that stuff, instead of you still having it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like I said, I like the move, but I don't like how it was executed, man. So, you know, but there's that.
Are we talking about Puffy?
Yeah. Speaking of Puffy,
to me, like, he just got to a point where somebody wanted to buy. He was like, yeah, I might as well just sell it, give it back to the people, like to my last hurrahs being good, versus selling it and making money off of it, and even more perpetuating his devilish look.
Yeah, it was more so because the value of the publishing devalued. So somebody tried to buy it from him for the cheap, and he just like, oh, it's not worth this much no more, then fuck it, I'll give it back to them instead of, you know.
Yeah, because he done made enough money off the joint. He ain't probably thinking about that shit
at all. So now that it's not making you no money, you know what I'm saying? Now you want to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So now how much money is it gonna make for them?
It's not making him enough money for him to care, but it's probably making those artists enough money for them to see something.
Exactly. That's why I like
their money. They ain't on his level. Like he like they probably all right. Shit. Well, I get to see this money. I could use this for something. And
they probably ain't seen money like that in a very, 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 very long time. So
especially just something that just always is going to keep coming in until they die.
Exactly.
Like, finally.
Yeah. So like I said, I like the move, but it was shitty the way it was done. But speaking of Diddy, I just talked about him dropping the album, the Love album. Got to go hear that. I was just talking about him getting away to publishing. Now, you know what I'm saying? He was just given, I think, an Icon Award recently at the VMAs, and he just got a key to the city of New York as well. So Diddy been out here making some moves. It's been a big week for Diddy, man. So I'm gonna give him around. And one of the other things, I only got two more things to say on here. Flat was talking about seafood. A Texas man passes away after contracting a flesh-eating bacteria from raw oysters. Okay.
No, thank you.
In Galveston County, Texas. Not good, man. Got to be very, very, very careful when it comes to seafood and where you get your seafood from. But yeah, he was described to be 30 to 40 in range of age. Dang, he our age, man. And yeah, this is a terrible thing, man. So y'all be careful, or the seafood lovers and whatnot. Boy Blaze, I see you. Yes, BG free. Yes, he is free, man. A round of applause to BG out here. And yeah, man. One of the things about that is so wild to me is that my man Turk did not get this love, man. I still want to know what's up with that, because if anybody have seen Turk's interview with like Drink Champs and all that, it was like 3-4 hours long, but goddamn, it was one of the best interviews they ever had. And man talked about so much different things or whatever. But like he said, when he got out of jail, them niggas ain't checked for him. They didn't pick him up from jail. His wife picked him up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't leave him no money. They ain't put no bread in his account. None of that shit.
Well, Birdman just did an interview.
Mm-hmm.
And explained that. And he said, you know, Wayne and BG, he literally raised them.
Right.
From 11 years old and 13 years old. He said he didn't raise Turk or not, you know, nothing
right.
like that. So he doesn't, he said, you know, like he's still a HB. He's still a hot boy. He said, but I didn't raise him. You know, it's like the love. You know, I got love for you, but it ain't like
it ain't on this. Yeah.
He's because he was saying it like I literally talked to these kids' moms and it was allowed to raise them from their mom, not him. You know,
right.
and he said, and then it was like he said we weren't even really talking when he went in. So. What you expect for when it's time to get out type shit. That's how Birdman looked at it. But Birdman even said it's about to be a tour. They about to put a Hot Boys tour. And he said, I don't think Turk is going to be in it.
Oh, word. I wouldn't want it to go down without him in it, honestly. I feel like they can make a phone call and figure this shit out. I think they could sit down as men and figure this shit out.
Turk didn't bit off a lot. Because he said baby, and he said Manny Fresh. He said he even put Manny in it. I ain't never heard nobody throw shade at Manny.
Yeah.
But he said both of them motherfuckers got, and I didn't listen to that interview yet, but yeah, man, he said the motherfuckers shady. Both of them.
And but the thing about that is that I think everybody knows that that's true. Turk ain't the only one that was complaining. Lil Wayne was complaining about money not getting sent to him, and he stopped doing music until they worked that shit out. Fucking Juvenile then complained about them before about not getting his money and not getting his cut and all this other shit. Like, this isn't new. So I feel like what Turk is saying is not wrong or off cue at all. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you may not have raised them or kissed them in the mouth or whatever the fuck, but at the end of the day, that nigga Hot Boy. And I feel like a conversation needs to be had, man, because, you know.
If we're going to talk about BG, I need, like, BG to, like, do some more public appearances and look a little bit more manly.
Oh, don't do my man like that. When he got his hair
done? I'm doing your man like that. Even when he came out to when he got his hair done, like, I need, he got to do something. He got to do something. Because I'm looking like, I see why Birdman came to see you. I'm just joking.
Craziness, man. But real quick, I just see more things to fucking talk about. I ain't gonna make it this a long thing though. Pretty pause. That sounds crazy. Prayers are up for everybody that's in Atlanta University Center, man. The heavy rainfall it's been a lot for them down there, man. Like, their cars are underwater. There was a lot going on out there, man. The whole dorm situation was fucked up. They flooded in there, man. It's just a lot going on down there. And hopefully they got everything together, man. That flash flood situation was really fucked up down there in Clark and Atlanta University. Morehouse, all the HBCUs down there, man. It's just crazy. So definitely send some prayers up that way. Remember when I brought up a long time ago that designer was on a plane and the nigga started beating his dick on the plane? Some wild shit. Yeah, man. So he has to register as a sex offender now after that incident. So that's a thing. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Consequences for your actions, I guess.
Now I'm mad the designer fell off because like even though he's a mumble rapper, but he could have went a little bit further than what he did.
Yeah. Like I said, I blame Kanye for his demise.
I like designer's appreciation for being where he was at. Like he was humble, like happy. I'm meeting this person, I'm doing that. He seemed hype and happy to at least just be there.
They left him in the mud now. They don't care about that nigga no more. My guy Tory Lanez tried to get some bail. You know what I'm saying? For release, you know what I'm saying, early this month, and they said no. So there's that. No other news. He tried to get some leeway. Won't go happen. Florida couple charged with child neglect after a 15-year-old allegedly arrived to school with cockroaches in backpack. You sending your kids to school from your dirty house, it can come with some jail time, okay? Clean your babies, man. God damn. Your kids are a representation of you. So if your kids go out the house looking away, they represent you. Your kids go to school a certain way, they represent you and your household. So if your child shows up to school with fucking cockroaches crawling out the fucking book bag, guess what? You dirty, your daddy dirty, your mama, your house, they on your ass, man. Can't do that. Well, I'm glad they locked their ass up, man, because that's terrible. You should never send your kids to school. I understand people live in some rough conditions, but make sure the babies are good, man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Try your best, because that's crazy. And the last thing I wanted to bring up real quick, there's an there's an artist named Ruby Rose, right? Y'all know who she is. So people said she got her titties done, and she said, no, I ain't do that. I had a push-up bra on. Y'all lying. So this is Ruby Rose, right? Y'all see that chest? You know what I'm saying? Here's another. This is Ruby Rose. You know what I'm saying? Her every day. Normal shit. And this is her right now. She tried to say that this was a push-up bra.
She got her titties done. Ain't no much pushing up in the world, though. She got her titties done.
Exactly.
I'm a small titty connoisseur. She got them bitches upgraded.
And she said it's a push-up bra line that she has, and they're coming out next month or some shit.
Wait, was it got padding?
Does it got
flesh
that it comes with?
Like a lot of padding?
I don't know, man, but ain't no way. These titties, you not gonna tell me these two titties right here the same fucking titties, nigga. You're not.
No. But look at the one that shows and it's showing the titties, right? Unless it's like pushing up and like pushing her little bit of titties to the front and center, making a V line. And the rest of that shit is padding.
It's a handful of breasts that I'm looking at. It's not even like I couldn't palm whatever that is right here. And I'm not discriminating at all.
I ain't gonna put. That's got to be like tape, and like some other shit. Like ain't no way. Other than that,
a crazy patch for them.
Keep it real, because everybody didn't done it. They getting it done,
and that's
it look
cool.
Good. Either the before, look great. Natural looks great on her, and after looks great because she ain't getting nothing dumb big.
Exactly.
So she good. Just own that shit. You look dumb when you don't own it.
Just fucking own it, man. If you got some work done, just own that shit, man. You got your ass done, just own that shit, man. We don't give a fuck. Like, we don't care. Just own it.
As long as this shit look good, like when this shit look dumb, you just dumb.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Well, we got a face that popped up in this thing.
Where we got?
𝐿𝐭𝐫𝐻𝐿𝐿 McPherson is in the building, aka Allen.
My guy is in the building, man. I see you, my G. Yeah, it's a dog taking a shit. It's Shitty McPherson.
Hey, look. Okay.
But oh shit! I just realized something. All right, let's move along, man.
I think it's the next one. The next topic is: am I thinking too much into this? See post.
Okay, I got you. Hold on, I know what that is. That is here. I gotta get this on my screen, but until then, own your shit, ladies and gentlemen. Just own it. That's all we ask. All right, so I'm gonna put this on this side of the screen and then make it. And I'm gonna just read the shit. I have not read this, so I don't know exactly what's going on with it, but we're gonna see together. Share my screen. I don't need to share my music. Okay. So here we are. Oh shit. Come on, man. There we go. Okay, not that big, motherfucker. Hold up. All right. It says, and shout out to the 𝐿𝐭𝐫 show. Y'all didn't deal about 𝐿𝐿𝐫, man. DJ out here in the DMV. Appreciate you, my dog. Hey y'all. So me and my boyfriend have been together for 3 years, and we've been living together for the past year. He has a 6-year-old, and I knew that and was fine with it when I got into the relationship. Every year, him and the mother of his child take the daughter on a family vacation. Now, her mother has always made it clear that I'm not allowed on her trip. And before living together, I kept it cool. But now we're under one household. I'm not okay with not being welcomed. When I brought this up to my man, he basically said this is how things have always been since we got together, and this is how they have to stay. Now I feel like something is going on between him and the baby mama. Am I thinking too much into this? Oh
shit. Ninja, I'm sorry.
What y'all feeling, man? Do y'all think he has a point? Hey, this is how it was when you got here. This is how it's going to be. You got to respect it. Or do you feel like now that she has become more stamped and more solidified within a relationship, now they live together, you know what I'm saying? Things are way more official than what they were when they first started. She feel like it's kind of disrespectful to keep leaving her out of shit, man. Now she thinks something going on.
They've been together how long?
They've been together for 3 years, and they've been living together for the past year.
Okay.
So for the first 2 years, when they was like, yo, you're not allowed, she kept it cool. But now that they live together, they're under the same roof, you know what I'm saying? She like, yo, something got to change here.
Yeah, I'm with her.
Okay. I also agree. I'm with her as well.
I think she's been done for 3 years. I agree with her.
All right.
I like
all of us have the same answer.
We're guys going against this dude. Like,
oh, real shit, man. So look, before we move along, we do have one face. I'm gonna go ahead and shout this out before we get into it. Shout out to Mocha the Light, hold down the Soprano gang. Yeah, I see you in the building.
Hit the button.
Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And what is happening? Oh, she went to Desi Banks' stand-up comedy show, said it was lit. And she's super lit, so she been drinking. All right, so she about to wild out. But Who going first, man? All of us agree with said young lady here.
Yeah.
And I think the comment section is pretty dry tonight. So
Shitty McShitty said she knew the rules when she got in. Don't expect it to change now. So he agrees with the guy.
Yeah, I see. And part of me understands that, but the relationship ain't the same either.
Yeah, you know that shit ain't. I'll go. The reason why I'm riding with her is because, like you said, the first 2 years we just boyfriend and girlfriend. That's fine. But once I move in and we living with each other, that child has now been around me.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't no way y'all won't still be going on these vacations and I'm not allowed. I'm not even going to be in the way. I mean, if you don't think me being a part of that child's life is worth being on this same trip, then yeah, you definitely he gotta at this point you gotta pick. And this ain't between me and your child, you know, as in speaking from her. This is between me and your baby mama. You either gonna set the boundaries and let her know, hey, my woman is coming on this trip, like it or not, or me and my woman plan our own trip for my child, and I won't go with the baby mama. Because living with each other means we got a lot of shit together. We got a house together, you know, or whatever, apartment, whatever it is. We got that together, you know. You ain't gonna just do that. Unless you okay with her going on trips with one of her exes.
Yeah.
If you don't want that shit happening to you, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. I can go next. I'm on her side with this for the fact that, again, like we said earlier, man, I do get the fact that these were the rules when you got here, but when you got here, you wasn't who you are today. And you wasn't who you are to me. And you are who you were to my child. All that has changed on this side. So I feel like there has to be some type of adjustment, man. I don't think that there's any way that anybody could be comfortable with the situation for too long. Like I said, the first 2 years when they wasn't living together, Shorty, she dealt with it. She said, cool, no big deal, no smoke. This is what y'all got going on. I ain't trying to interrupt that. Cool. But the minute I move in and I'm spending more time with you and we're sharing bills together, you know what I'm saying? We fucking sharing meals together. We washing our clothes together. We paying these bills together. We watching your child together. Like, now that we under the same roof, shit has to change. You know what I'm saying? It can't be the same rules because, again, like you said, you can't get mad at her if she decides to do something on her end. Regardless if those weren't the rules when he got there, at the end of the day, you got to be able to take what you're dishing out. And if you can't take her going on a trip with an ex, then you gonna have to make an adjustment. Now, granted, I get it. Oh, it's for the kid. But if it's for the kid, then it shouldn't be a problem with me going. It's still gonna be about the kid if I go. So I'm not buying that shit. Now I understand how parents can get. I understand that if your child only really knows mommy and daddy and they're used to that dynamic, cool. I get all that. But at some point, y'all gotta stop lying to this baby. At some point, it has to be a reality check to say, hey, me and mommy, we're not on those terms anymore. We're still great friends. We still hang out, things like that. But daddy is now exploring things with, you know what I'm saying, his new lady, X, Y, and Z. You just have to keep it real with a child, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this child comes over and see y'all under the same roof, in the same room, in the same bed at 6 years old. Like, what are we creating here? Because now the baby gonna think that, oh, daddy can be with her at home, but he can also be with mommy on the trip, and think that that's the way to move. Like, oh, I need me two. I need one at home and one, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's you gotta really understand what type of image that you're setting, and that your kids are being a sponge and fucking soaking in, man. And so I don't like this situation. Something definitely has to change. If y'all want to do things as a family, I have no issue with that. But when it comes to a trip and purposely leaving me out, you done lost your mind. That's where that's why I'm drawing the motherfucking line. So I get it, man. That shit gotta change.
King?
All right, the king is in the building. They still fucking. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm gonna look at it as like, yo, she been, like I said, she been a fool for 3 years. I think what Shitty McPherson said, like, she agreed to it in the beginning, but of course, I'm sorry, drink kicking in. Everybody has expectations or hopes that things are going to change later on as things progress. She should have put her foot down, like, yo, do you really think this is going to be good for you to have this type of relationship, trying to really be dating in a serious relationship? Ain't no fucking female gonna go for this shit. I'm single and I know that. You can't come, you're not invited, and this is how it is, and you can't, really? Come on, yo, like, no, this is some type of, something is going on. And then
that baby mama is sucking the life out this nigga. Trust me.
One kid, I'm pretty sure they sharing a bed. And then I would love to ask, the first 2 times he went, was there any type of any communication? Did she FaceTime? Was she talking to him? I'm pretty sure there was none. This is a setup. Then you leaving this woman in the dark to think whatever she's going to want to think. Like, I am, me. I'm like, I hate when someone is leaving someone available to plant seeds and to think whatever they want to think. And you leaving her to the point where she can assume and think whatever she want to think, which is going to be detrimental to your relationship, and it's going to eventually just make it bad. It's already got bad to the point she moved in with you, and then now she got to be alone while you're with another woman taking a vacation with your child. Like, nah, that is crazy. So she can literally think whatever she want to think, and she could be violent for it because you're not giving her the security and the protection to think otherwise. That's just retarded. And you really think you want to move forward with someone in long term? Only a dumb broad will settle for that. And of course, she almost looked like she was goofy enough to fall for it, but she's smart enough somewhere in it. But like, you're not gonna find too many people that's gonna be for this unless you find another female who's doing the same thing, cheating. It's like, okay, you can do you, but while you're gone, she gonna be doing her. So eventually, you're gonna end up setting yourself up, because while you're gone, they're gonna be gone, and they're gonna enjoy their time when you're gone.
Yep. Now, how would you feel? How would you feel to know that?
He ain't gonna know, because he gonna be too involved in what he doing with his baby mother to even pay attention to what she doing while he gone.
That's what I'm saying.
And she could find any ninja out here who's going to be fine for that. Oh, it's time he gone. All right, I'll be over there. Getting in on y'all bed.
How you think a nigga feel when he know every time this time of year, I'm good, me and her going on a date? Like a date. Like, no.
I bet if she had a conversation of, hey, if that's how it's going to be, then I'm going to do me while y'all are doing y'all.
Oh, yeah, nah, he'll be.
That nigga will end them trips so fast. Trust me, that I'm telling you.
Or in the relationship, one or the other.
Yeah.
You got to do one or the other.
Because all it takes is one time to go on this trip and you call your girl back home and she don't pick up that phone after that conversation y'all had about her not being cool with you going out with your baby mama and not inviting her and all this other shit, and she saying she gonna do her, it's over, yeah. You can't think of shit else now. You're not even gonna have a good time with your baby mama no more.
She gonna hit her back like, yeah, baby, I was asleep.
For
tell her like, yeah, I was
for 3 days.
No, she be like, yeah, baby, I was asleep. She ain't be like, I was asleep with dick. Because I'm pretty sure she be hit like, and I'm saying, I would love to know how the communication is when he's gone, because I'm pretty sure whatever excuse he give her, she gonna give him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, baby, I got put to sleep. What's up? What? Oh yeah, no.
I got put to sleep. Hey yo.
Hell nah, baby. You better pack your shit, get the fuck out of there while you can. Because when that nigga come back home.
At the end of the day, look, if you trying to just, this is the BS that I don't like. If you're trying to be in a serious relationship, this is where I believe the protection comes along, where I mean I that's gonna be another question we're gonna have, like, what the females believe that men need to protect females. But one of the protections I believe that men need to do is like protecting when it comes to what's that word? Basically protecting their mental when it comes to certain things, as in this. Making sure they feel, validated and secure that you are not doing anything that's going to jeopardize the relationship. That's the greatest protection you can give a female. Like, you secure that I am with you and nothing is going to change that. To make them feel validated and protected and emotionally wise and mentally wise, because the mental is the base of one of the best things we all have. If you lose your mental, you can lose a lot. You stress a person out, then they start wearing on the body. So that's one of the main first things is to do is protect your female's mental psyche and the stability of your relationship. And this person is not doing that with these trips.
Yeah, I agree, man. But
and I'm sorry, he fucking his baby mother. Like, y'all going on a trip by yourselves with the baby. Of course, the baby like, mommy, daddy, love it.
Yeah, he been in that baby mama over backwards, nigga. But yeah, man. Appreciate this. We're definitely going to give a shout out real quick, because I do see a face up in here holding it down. Yeah. Ain't seen you in a while.
Shout out to Shantae Parker in the building. And what is she?
She holding it down. Go Soprano Gang, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, what is up with it, man? Appreciate you for coming through. It's been a little while. Glad you're back. Hopefully you stay. You know what I mean? But we appreciate you for pulling up, man. Kicking it with us tonight. And we got one more, gang. Let's get this out of the way. Swinging up out here.
Yeah. Let me see. Excuse me. The last topic is, what would you do? See the video.
All right. This was sent to us. Our good friends over at the Morning Hustle. Shout out to my man Head Crack and whatnot. So yeah, I have not heard this yet, but we're gonna listen and see what is going on and be the judge of this scenario. Let's get to it.
We can't hear that. We can't hear it.
Wait, I'm going back. Pause real quick. Unmute. Let me do this again because I don't think the sound was on. Hold up. All right, boom. Now we got it.
Fine.
Hey, what's up? So yeah, me and my ex, we got the 6-year-old son, and he's kind of on this Little Mermaid vibe. So I took him to see the movie. After the movie, my son wanted a Little Mermaid doll. So I went, I hooked him up, no questions asked. My ex's new man, he snatched the doll away, didn't even give a heads up to my boy. Like my kid is 6 years old. And my son ended up calling me crying. His name's Trey. I'm just gonna say his name. I'm sorry, whatever. But he had the audacity to tell my ex it ain't right for a 6-year-old boy to be all wrapped up in a Little Mermaid, talking about it's only for girls. My kid needs to man up.
He's 6 years old. Come on, like
I don't know. Right now, I just want to drive over there and beat the crap out of my ex's man because my son ain't hurt nobody but playing with a doll at 6 years old. So I don't know. What do y'all suggest in this situation?
We're gonna see what the hustlers have to say. All right, 866 hustle.
All right. This was a different scenario to unpack. Guy is pissed off because his baby mama's new man threw away his son's Little Mermaid doll. So he took his son to go see the movie. He's a big fan. He wanted a doll. He got him one. He's only 6 and see no problem with that. The baby mama's boyfriend or whatever said, nah, no kid should be playing with no boy should be playing with a goddamn Little Mermaid, and threw that shit away and said he needed to man up. And yeah, father feels a way about this, man. You want to go over there and fuck his ass up. So what do y'all think about this, man?
We definitely got a problem. I don't think it's a problem that can't be solved, but we definitely have a problem. That is a one-on-one man conversation. And if you're going to be in my child's life, I don't need you disciplining on what you think is best for my child, because a lot of these kids these days, that's the problem now. They're growing up too fast. I want you to allow my child to be a child for as long as he wants to be a child. If he wants to be with he just went to go see the Little Mermaid and he likes it, you can't tell him what to like. Now, I understand the difference between, he don't want to play with no toy, no dinosaurs, no nothing. Every toy he want is a doll. I feel some type of way about that, about my own child. But you're not going to sit here and act like just because he got a mermaid toy, because he just watched the movie, that he's not allowed to have that. Let my child be a child. And that's the conversation I'm going to have with this man, because my child is only 6 years old. That at 6 years old, that's what they do. They see some shit like that, and now all of a sudden they're a fan of it. Don't take my kids' joy away just because it's something that you wouldn't do. When it comes to raising your kids, you raise them the way you want. But when it comes to mine, you let me raise mine the way that I want to raise them. And if the mama don't have a problem with it, because clearly she didn't, the parents of this kid had no problem with it. You're the one with the problem. You need to have a conversation. If you feel that way, you tell my baby mama to call me, and then me and you can talk about it. But until then, you don't take it upon yourself to snatch nothing from my kid or throw it away or whatever you did to have my child calling me crying because you feel as though he shouldn't have a Little Mermaid toy. No, you leave that shit alone.
I agree with you, man. At the end of the day, this is not your child. At the end of the day, the mother plays a big role in this scenario going the way it goes. You let this shit happen. You let this nigga throw my son's child away, this toy away. And even if you weren't around when he did it, you didn't handle it to the point where it was resolved before my son had to call me crying. You didn't check your man or handle the situation and let me know later or whatever the case may be. You allowed it to happen and allowed my crying son to call my phone. Like, what you're doing nothing about the situation. You like, at what point have you stepped in? Have you said anything? Where are we at with this? Because there's no way that my son would have to call me, you know what I'm saying, at 6 years old, crying about what happened. It should have been a phone call from you and say, guess what this nigga done did? He threw that, you know what I'm saying, our son's Little Mermaid away. I done went off for him, and but he about to go to the store and buy him another one. I know that. All right, cool. You handled the situation. But we not going, I'm sorry. Like, granted, I know the twist in this could be the whole 6-year-old boy loving Little Mermaid. At the end of the day, love what you love. If you love Little Mermaid, then God damn it, I'm buying you Little Mermaid. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, allow your child to be a child, let the kid be a kid, man. They're figuring themselves out. You know what I'm saying? If he likes Little Mermaid, so be it. You know what I'm saying? If it's Toy Story, if it's fucking Barbie, if it's fucking G.I. Joe, whatever, let your child be a child and figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your beliefs do not need to be, you shouldn't have to put it on someone else's kid. Even if you don't agree with that, I can understand a man saying, yo, I don't think little boys should be playing with Little Mermaids. Get that nigga a Power Ranger or something. You know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck it. I'll go to the store and get him a Power Ranger. You can feel how you want to feel. If you want to go get him something different on your own dime or whatever, that's fine. Go do that. But don't throw something that I bought for my child away. Don't throw anything. I don't care if I bought it or not. It's his. It don't belong to you. Now, if you bought the shit, you want to be petty and throw it, that's on you. That's a whole nother scenario. But no, there's no way that should have went down the way it went down, to the point where my son had to call me crying like that. Like, that's the wild thing with me. So yes, a conversation definitely needs to be had. Dude, you gotta have a conversation with me. This ain't I'm gonna knock this nigga head off type of situation. No, but you definitely you're stepping across some boundaries, my guy. And we got to get this shit straight. If we gonna move on to where you gonna be around my son like that, and I need the baby mama in there too. I don't need her to say shit, but I need her to hear shit. If we're going to continue this, and you're going to be a part of my child's life and whatnot, then we got to set some boundaries here. We got to set some fucking boundaries. There's no way that should have went down the way it went down. So I'm with Javon here, who's pissed the fuck off, and he should be. You know what I'm saying? King, what about you, man? How do you feel about Javon being pissed off that the mother of his 6-year-old son allowed her new man to throw away the doll that he just bought his son, who loves Little Mermaid, man? You're muted, by the way. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. How would I feel if I bought my son a Little Mermaid doll and the dude got pissed off and threw it away?
Mm-hmm. And your son called you crying?
Honestly,
threw his shit away.
I would not feel too much anything about it.
Mm.
And I'm gonna tell you this, like this is this dude's personal opinion. I'm just gonna go to her, like, you need to break up with him, and I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna go to both of them. Y'all two don't need to be together. Because at first I was thinking, like, if I was Javon, if I was Javon, I would leave the situation. I would not be with her no more. Because this is not the type of environment I need to be in, because I have a different type of mental view of how things should be. So, but like, if I was the father who bought the Little Mermaid doll, I would just tell her and him, like, y'all don't need to be together, because, like, this is going to be just ongoing issues. Like, I will literally fight you in court. I will take my child. Do you really want to do this? Like, look, dude, I understand. Like, I'm like, look, dude, I respect your opinion, like, your views, but this is how I'm gonna raise my son, and she's okay with it. If you have issues, you need to move the fuck on. find somebody the fuck else. And with her, I'm gonna you need to pick better dudes and understand that they can't interfere with a father that is actually an active father. Just be a positive role model and keep it the fuck moving. Because we are raising this child, not you. Just be a positive person in this child's life. That's all you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't do that, get the fuck on. So y'all need to break the fuck up. Like, I hate to say it, but when it comes to a child, like, nah, you emotionally scarring the child, so it's not going to last too long anyway because you keep doing that. This child is going to feel some certain type of way about the boyfriend, and it's going to be easier for me to take my child, and she's going to get pissed over some dick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I would suggest that y'all just need to break the fuck up. I'm sorry, I'm talking about baby mother. You need to make better decisions, bruh. I understand. I'm not even mad because your views is your views, but this is not your child. So I don't know what to tell you.
This nigga showed up with relationship advice.
Seriously, cause people when it comes to people when they're children, though, like you are just dating a person. Like the child, like the other parent is active. You only got but so much say so. Then if you start giving a child animosity and all this other good shit, it's not gonna work too good for you. Especially if there's an active father or mother there. If this is a mother and another chick made the child cry, it'll be all hell to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually being really nice right now. I'm being real nice and having a civil conversation. Cause shit can go here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm being real nice. Especially making a kid cry. And if this is our decision and what we're doing and you going to do, nah. This shit ain't got shit to do with you. Just be a positive male role model and influence and keep it the fuck moving. If you can't do that, you need to be somebody where you have more control. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you. Like say if I run into a female, like her kids are unruly and I don't have no control, I have to leave. Because those are her kids, those are her responsibilities or their responsibility. Me trying to push my authority is only going to be a waste of my fucking time because it's not going to go anywhere.
Right.
At all. And I say, well, if they live together and raise, that shit still don't fucking work. Because that kid, if this person keeps building that resentment, it's going to be bad. And if you got a real active father or the other parent, meaning the mother or father, that kid will get snatched. You're just building up a case for the other fucking person. Point blank, period. Because which one of y'all would have no problem snatching y'all child from that woman? You got an unsafe environment over there. I'm snatching my fucking kid.
Yeah.
Don't don't say shit.
Yeah. If it gets to a point where your significant other has more control over what's going on and it's disrupting my child and it's affecting my child, then my child gotta go. You can live in that bullshit all you want to.
Yeah,
but
you
my
can
child
deal
coming
with that.
Me. Right.
But if he has issues and want to have some type of authority over our child and I'm here, you got me fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, no. This is what we're doing. Respect the shit. That's like saying if y'all two have a child. I mean, I'm not even with her, but I'm gonna cheer y'all the fuck on or whatever the fuck y'all doing. But this is our child. Even if I date somebody who has a child and the father's in their life, I'm just gonna be a positive role model. That's all I can be. Positive father figure. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because whatever they plan on doing, if she's okay with it, that means he's okay with it. Especially if it came from him. That's y'all child that y'all raising.
Right.
Like, what the fuck can I say? Y'all doing this, especially if y'all got an easygoing co-parenting relationship. That's what the child needs. Why the fuck would I want to interrupt that? Exactly. That's retarded.
And I always believe in like chains of command too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a child and your child's father is in that child's life, like I don't have to say so, regardless if I was with you, regardless of how long I've been with you. At the end of the day, you're the head honcho when it comes to that child. And next up is that child's father. Then after that, it may be a motherfucker or two in between there before I have complete say-so over what happens with this child. Yeah, you may give me the leeway. You may respect me. You may feel like, yo, you've been around for this amount of years. But it's like, yo, I still respect the chain of command. I'm never going to step in front of any one of y'all and try to chastise a child that ain't mine. Like, I got it like that because I don't. It's not my child. Now, I may love and treat this child like it's my own, but I still got to respect the chain of command. Because if I say something, but this mother and this father say something else, guess who wins? Them every single time. Because it's not my kid. So it has to be boundary set. There's no way that this man thought it was cool to do that. And it seemed like he was about to get away with the shit until the son called. You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't even have known that shit even happened. She ain't called.
He's old enough to call.
Exactly.
And he felt some certain type of way. Let my son or daughter call me on some shit. Dog, we got issues. We got some serious issues.
And then crying at that.
Nah.
Calling you and be like, hey, Dad.
Not calling me extra. Man. You ain't seen extra yet. I will be on the news.
I'm telling you, man. Hell nah. That's
luckily I got the kids that are in my life. I got mother of my children who actually will have that understanding. They will come to me first. Like, look, can you do X, Y, and Z? This is what's going on. They will come to me first before they go ask anybody else. Mm-hmm. And I love that. Like, all right, I'm going to make this happen. Oh, I need to be off? I'm going to be off. What doctor's appointment? Don't worry about it. I got X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. And if I can't do it, can my husband do that? Fine, that's cool. I'll meet up with him. Never heard like my older son. Mother got married. Love the guy. Cool as shit. Never heard nothing bad. Great role model. Son never said anything bad about the guy. That's all I motherfucking need. Mm-hmm. But if anything she needs to be taught, she'll hit me first. And I will teach it to him. Great with E. Not a problem. Love the situation. Daughters, same thing. If anything, before she have to ask anybody that's a male in her life, mm-hmm. she'll ask me first. Great, cool. All right, nah, I got it, cool. Because for her, I still gotta be that extra father. I got it. I'm gonna try to make way. I'll make sacrifices. Let's go. And but it's that understanding.
Yeah, it's an understanding.
This person did that. Because if any one of them call me, bruh, it is on.
See, and it's wild because I had a situation like that probably like a week ago. My son called me because I told y'all he was trying to get to that 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐻 and shit because they just opened them up or whatever. I told y'all we got something to eat, all that. But the scenario behind that situation was he kept asking me, Dad, you gonna come get me on Friday? Yo, can you come take me? And I'm just like, nah, whatever. The conversation was I was asking him about his stepfather. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, is he in the house? Tell him to take you. I'm sure he'll run you down. He'll get some food real quick. And he was just like, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to ask him. I'll just hit you tomorrow. And I was like,
nah, I got you. I'm on my way.
Yeah, see, I couldn't get to him on Friday. So I said, okay, cool. But I took that mental note, right? So when he hit me on Saturday. Take that mental note. Yeah. So when Saturday came, he called me, yo, Dad, you free? You out there? I said, no, I'm working on this, whatever I can't. I'm not even on this side of town. He said, I was going to see if you could run me to the 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐻 or whatever. I'm still trying to get there. I'm like, all right, cool. I said, well, see if somebody, what I'm saying? Like, I said it again just to make sure. And he ain't do it. So I'm like, damn, why don't he want to ask this nigga to take him to get him something to eat? That's what I was thinking. So I'm like, yo. So when Sunday came and I picked him up, I said, yo, I'm coming to get you. We're gonna go get our Raising Cane's. Let's go. He's like, all right, bet. Went, picked him up, whatever. So on the car ride, I asked him. I'm like, yo. I said, every time I ask you about, saying, trying to get you a ride or whatever, from your stepfather and whatnot, why, you never wanted to ask him, like, is it a problem? Because I didn't know if he wanted to talk to me about it, but he was around people or whatever the case may be, So I waited till it was just me and him in the car and just asked him. And he was like, nah, Dad. He was like, nah, it ain't got nothing to do with any issues or nothing like that. He said, but he said he gets up really, really early and he works really hard, man. He works a couple jobs and he has a lot going on. And when he finally get home, he be tired. He said, and then he got the boys on his back because he got 3 little brothers. And he's like, Daddy, they on him, they on his legs, they, whatever. Like he can't chill at all. So I never want to add more to that. I see he's stressed from work. I see he's stressed with the kids. So I don't want to bother him. I said the same thing. I said, you know what? I respect that. I tip my hat to you, my guy. So he's like, yeah, I just don't be wanting to bother him, man. He got a lot going on. I don't want to add to that. So I just rather not. And I said, no, I get that. I said, long as it wasn't a problem. He's like, no, ain't no problem at all. I'm like, all right, cool. So I just had to make sure. But that reminds me of that. Sometimes your kid be in a situation. And
Demar's a good kid. Demar's a good kid.
You gotta check.
I respect the shit out of that. Demar's a good kid.
Yeah, man. So I felt better knowing that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he felt about it. And it wasn't like no underlying issues or nothing. But I'm telling you, man, when it comes to these kids, man, it's no limit, man. It's no filter, it's no cap, it's no ceiling.
And I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I got some unreleased angers. You can't call me crying, yo. My kids call me crying. I got that postal anger, regular anger, Marcus anger, King anger. I'm like, hey yo. So I be like, hey yo, ready to go to start digging and go ask no questions, 6 feet deep, and just walk away. Just let me know where it is.
No bull. I got you, man. That's wild, man. Like I said, crying is a whole nother situation, man. Crying is different, Thank you, Kenya. I see. Yeah, he's definitely a great kid, man.
Great kid. That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah. So, but again, great topic here. Appreciate
shit like this. Made me blessed. I ain't gotta deal with nothing like this, cause
yeah, cause
I'll be pieing from a prison.
No bullshit.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
We're doing.
I ain't got no buttons to push.
We're doing fucking vibe line. Bring that shit back. King be on every one of them motherfuckers from jail. Hey man, answer random
inmates want to know.
Right. Fuck that.
How many of y'all like sending letters?
Oh man, cool shit, man. But yeah, let me get this off my screen real quick, and we got some faces, man. Let's go. Shout out to my guy.
Really and truly in the building.
Let's go, man. Holding down the love slugs, man. We see you, my boy. I see you, my G. Appreciate you for coming through as always. And also,
that is the
Christy in the building, all the way from the
boot.
In this thing, and y'all know she representing that little squad.
Hey, see Christy in the building, all the way from the boot. We appreciate you for pulling up and whatnot, man. Nothing to report from prison is crazy.
I'll have a lot of report then. Yo, so nigga tried to take my snap, right? So I had to hit him with the tray.
Craziness, man.
And today I finally made my first shift.
The worst. But man, we appreciate y'all who are here kicking it with us after all of these crazy topics we want to talk about tonight. That and And y'all know what time it is, man. Let me get right into it. First things first, man. For those who came in here a little late, please do us a favor. Hit a thumbs up on this video wherever you're watching from. Hopefully it is YouTube. There's the link right there. If you're not watching YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all know what it is. Thank you so much for doing so. And boom, let's go ahead and get right into the rest of this, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to 583 Expression. Again, we told y'all before, man, 583expressions.com is down for the minute, momentarily and whatnot, man. They got some things that they're working on over there, man, shifting some stuff around, changing some things, but we'll let you know when they're back up and running and whatnot. But we definitely going to continue to show love because 583 always show love to us. So make sure you keep the website in mind, and when stuff is back up and cracking, you'll be, back in the money, man. And when you cop something, go ahead and send us a picture, man, because they got all the merch over there. You know what I'm saying? And boom, we push on Merch Mondays. That's how I go. All right. Boom. Y'all already know what it is, man. Our streaming platforms, you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and all the other platforms as well, man. Just look us up, LiveVibez Podcast. Just look for the lightning bolts. That's how you know it's us. And shout out to everybody who listens all over the globe. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Continue to listen. For those who can't watch the live show, a lot of people listen to the pod instead. And we love that, man. So shout out to y'all. We appreciate you. Okay. Boom. Hashtag LVP Fitness Challenge. If you're taking care of yourself, if you're taking care of your body, if you're in the gym and whatnot, you record it, you want to put on your social media, we just want y'all to do us a favor and use our hashtag. It's right there, man. We love to click on the hashtag and see everybody's posts, see everybody's progression, things of that nature, man. Always love when you're taking care of yourself, man. What else we got going on, man? Why is this way up here? Slide this down here. And boom. This is our links link, man. liinks.co/LiveVibezPodcast. Or you can look at the description in this video and YouTube. The links are there. You can also scan a QR code. That'll get you there too. You can subscribe. You can donate. You can send us fan mail and gifts. You can, send us topics and be a sponsor, be a guest. However, man, just reach out to us. We love to talk to, connect, and vibe with all of y'all, man. Y'all already know how it goes, all right? Boom, livevibestore.com. Y'all know what it is, man. Go check out the store and get some merch. If you cop some merch, we'll put you on Merch Monday. It is not Monday. It is Friday. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we'll have something new by Monday. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to work on that this weekend. All right. And, yeah, man, every Monday and Friday, you know what I'm saying, at 9 o'clock Eastern time, we come live with the vibes and everybody's favorite photo from last season because, we was laughing and having a good time and shit, So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play this jam real quick. And if y'all got some ending questions and topics you guys want to talk about, now is the time to put it in the comment section. Let's go. 𝐒𝐿. I see you, my boy. Hey. See any ending questions in there, which is cool. We only got a few more left anyway. And we're going to be begging y'all. Oh, wait. Some new. What we working with?
Kenya's ending question is: Do you think it's easier for kids or teenagers to come out of the closet now, or still hard in the Black community?
What?
Out closet now, or it's still in the Black community? Gotcha. Appreciate that, Kenya. And it looks like that might be it for the ending questions in the comment section. appreciate you for giving us that gem. We will definitely bring it back to the pod at some point. Soon too, because we ain't got that many we sitting on right now. But yeah, appreciate y'all, man. So if that's it, man, we about to get the fuck up out of here, man. Again, we love and appreciate y'all for spending y'all Friday with us, man. Make sure y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Take care of yourself and be safe and all the good stuff. Fellas, do we have anything before we get up out of here? Any shout outs? Any something?
What I want everybody to do, if you plan on going on the cruise, the Live Vibes cruise of 2024, can you please start saving now? We want to put the thing out right this minute, but like I said, tomorrow my sister's getting married, so I did not want to be questioning her about this cruise until after the fact. But that does not mean that y'all can't prepare a little earlier for next year. Being as though we don't know the pricing of whatever we're going to do just yet, put away whatever, especially the people that went last year, well, this year. If you already know around the area of how much money it's going to cost, start putting that away now as if you started the payment plan early. That way, when we do drop this new flyer with all of the information that we have, you're already there with some of the payments. So start now. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is have somebody know who you rooming with and make sure they got the money as well.
All facts, man. And make sure y'all do that, because when it's time, you know what I'm saying, at least make sure you got, you know what I'm saying, $100, $200, whatever, if you want to hurry up and grab, you know what I'm saying,
everybody
and whatnot.
I ain't gonna say everybody keeps saying, can we think about a trip on land? But I mean, we hear that.
The trip on land? What does that mean?
Like
not on a boat,
not on a ship, not a cruise. Real. Like let's just go fly straight over to Mexico or something of that nature.
Oh, that sounds dope. Yeah, seems cool.
But
we got another ended question from Kenya. Can you read that for me real quick?
Is it still a stigmatism in the Black community about mental health?
Yep.
Thank you for that, Kenya. Got that one as well. Adding it to the list. And we'll also start thinking of a trip on land for those who
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if we. I mean, I really, like I said, I think everybody that went on the cruise enjoyed the cruise.
Oh, facts.
We might have to think of when we can do a on land trip and still keep our cruise.
Oh, for sure.
Because that cruise, I mean, every first timer that went, Freckles came on the pod and said it like, hey, I was nervous, I was scared until I got on there, and that shit went away. Christy, never been on a cruise, got on the cruise, first night, fucked up, whatever, took the medicine or whatever that she had the time of her life. Rated, never been on a cruise, got on a cruise. Now they're ready for more than 5-day cruises. They want 5, 6, 7-day cruise. Like,
yeah, okay.
Every first timer had the time of their damn life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hear
who was that? Who said that? Who asked that question? Trip on land. Kenya? Yeah. Uh-huh. Go on the first cruise. See how you like it. Maybe you change your mind.
Because
on the Live Vibez cruise.
Oh, because of maybe she's saying because of health reasons.
Ah.
Boost your immune system up.
But no, we definitely get that though.
Fuck with it.
We get that. But yeah, we're definitely trying to come up with something that people can buy up some shit, get your situation together, flight ticket somewhere. We gonna meet here on whatever, and while out on land. But we'll definitely keep that in mind though. Definitely think of a land trip. You know what I'm saying? For those who are unable to for any reason or just, scared of the water, whatever the case may be. Everybody got their own shit with them. But with that though. And is that it? That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say, because I don't want nobody to be in no jam at the last minute. I just want you to get it together now.
All right, well, that's what it is, man. Make sure y'all save y'all money up because the cruise information is on the way. And other than that, man, looks like everybody else is good on any news and shout outs, man. Again, y'all be safe this weekend. Y'all have a good time. Make sure y'all bring y'all asses back to us on Monday. And without further ado, Flatliner, you can take us out.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face. And remember, put them guns down and pick the gloves up. And we out.
Hey.
Hey man, welcome to the live box, man. We out here with the the new scenery. You got to see it. On Sunday.
What is that?
Shout out to Marlene Bigelow in the building. Y'all know she represented the Love Buzz Squad, and she said a cabin in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Gatlinburg.
What the fuck is that? Is there any snow?
Gatlinburg, Tennessee cabins is the first thing that popped out. Okay, so this must be a thing.
She's trying to get us motherfucking killed.
This is the thing. Cabin rentals. Oh boy, don't get me started, man. What is happening?
I'm pretty sure Marlene know what you're talking about, because
I know. I like the idea though. I ain't mad.
Her and Christy stay on the move.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, we'll keep this in mind. We'll look it up and whatnot. But yeah, we are about to get up out of here. Let me get y'all a little something real quick.
It's the LiveVibez Podcast.
Ain't no snow.
Not in Tennessee.
Man, it's a cabin. Like, what are we gonna do? Can we fish at least?
Ooh, look at the villa.
If we can't fish or look at mountains, show us a picture right quick. Because if it ain't, if I can't catch no fish or like at least hunt a deer, like I don't see the purpose.
Now, if we can go fishing, that'll be dope.
That'll be dope as hell.
That'll be fire. Yeah.
I mean, I see me and Flat out there competition. Who can catch the most fish?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
every time
like
me and my brothers used to go on a fishing trip with my dad, it's always like whatever. You could set the amount of money. $5 for the first fish, $5 for the biggest fish.
And y'all too rich.
And $5 for whoever catches the most fish.
Fish.
But when you do that and it's 7 or 8 of y'all on the boat, that's a lot of damn money.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Too broke. Look, we just gonna catch fish and see who's gonna eat the most fish.
It's $15. Oh, shit.
Look. $15 is a meal for me, okay?
But think of how many meals as you or the fish you just caught.
Yeah. No.
Yes. Oh shit.
Juice.
Man. All right, we appreciate y'all, man. We out of here. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Whew. Goodness gracious.
King, you ain't gotta hunt. You just gotta cook the shit.
Fishing cool, hunting though. Oh man, we out of here, y'all.
Bye bye.
Gatlinburg, Tennessee. This nigga dip again.
He dipped and didn't even end the damn thing.
What the fuck is that?